record button.
Hit me with a bear shot.
I will do so.
Fire away.
AK, are you on a different microphone?
I am not.
Okay.
Is there something wrong?
You sound substantially different than you do every other time.
Yeah, you sound kind of hollow, almost like you're.
You sound like you're far away from your mic. Is your Discord default to a different mic?
Let me see.
It's not a problem. I just want to make sure.
Let me see here. Voice and video. Yes, actually, I think.
It almost sounds like a headset or.
How did
there
that
you go.
sound?
That's normal.
Okay, yeah, it changed to a different mic.
Yep. It'll do that. You are much clearer on this one, so. All right. With that, then we will level up. So we will do Ash first. So let me pull out my handy dandy guidebook. Set that there. And I will make sure I know what it is you guys are getting when you level up. Because you are hitting level 5. You each get 5 points. You cannot raise a skill above 2. You get 2 skill ranks, plus you get 1 talent plus ancestry bonus talent. So we'll have to figure out what the ancestry bonus talent is, which I think means you get 2 skills. Let me just double check and make sure on that, because the ancestry is human. Represents the special you descend in this game. You can choose from 2. Okay, let me... Description. Ancestry bonus talent 1, 6, 11. You can choose a bonus. As a human, you may choose a talent, heroic path. Yes, but why does it say 6 there and 5 here? Oh, I'm reading the wrong one, that's why. Wonderful. I was incorrect. So you get 1 talent, not 2. Okay. So you gain 2 skill ranks. You cannot raise a skill above 2 until level 6. So you gain 2 skill ranks that I will give you in a second, and you gain 1 point to spend into talent. So you are now level 5. You can buy 2 skills and 1 talent. So go ahead and purchase whatever you wish, Ash.
Agility and athletics. Yay.
Wonderful. You can purchase 1 talent from the Hunter or Wind Runner path. You hit the X.
Steady aim. Hold on. Oh, I hit the X. Whoops.
Yep, I brought the Hunter back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep. All right. So it's a melee attack you can spend. He's infusing investitures. Without spending an action. At least 1 target must be the object.
Why is this not?
Okay, infuse yourself or an object with a basic lashing. Using your gravitational surge, you can instead infuse the target with a reverse lashing using adhesion. When you do, declare a type of object, such as projectiles, gems, or keys. For the infused target to attract. Only unattended, unsecured objects can be attracted, and each must be the size you can affect with your ranks in adhesion. See the surge scaling table in chapter 6.
That would be in the handbook.
Yep. When those objects can within a number of feet equal to your gravitational rate, they fly straight toward and stick to the infused target. So I'm Magneto, and I said, "Get your shit over here."
So, in the novels, that's primarily used for like arrows.
Yeah.
So you can touch a spot on the ground and say, I want arrows to fly towards that spot. And anybody who shoots arrows at you, they go to that spot as opposed to you.
Yep. Because that one's called reverse lashing. I would presume there's a regular lashing.
So
yes.
if you,
Yourself. Okay, so while maintaining a basic lashing. So lashing is the first thing that I got, isn't it? No.
hold on, let me check your character sheet just so I know.
While maintaining a fly distance up and ground rate, once starting the movement, you can spend one focus to make a melee weapon attack as part of the same action. After resolving the attacks, you can continue your movement.
Let me double check how this works out.
When you use a basic lashing to move an unwilling creature or object into a solid surface, the collision stops the movement early and you can take impact damage.
So a basic lashing is essentially what you use to fly. So the way it works is, I don't know why you don't have it on your...
The talent tree?
Yeah, you should have it. So the way it works is, I guess I don't exactly know. I kind of thought that it just let you do... Do you just have the lashing? Adhesion, and you gain the adhesion and gravitational surges. But they're not in your action list, and I don't know why. That's why.
How many surges?
Yeah, I have been doing this wrong. So you now have adhesion and gravitation in your abilities. Yep. I did this incorrect because I did not know how the system works, but you guys will now have...
I see. For lashing, spend one but whoa.
So if you want to look over your characters, you should have a thing under your actions called, for two of them. So each of you should have two. It looks like they function. No, they're each the
Under-
same.
Surges?
Yeah, so under your actions tab, you should have 2 surges. I don't know why they've doubled up. I'm going to remove one from each of you.
There we go.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. I will fix that.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Also, if you look under your path, you now have stats. Oh, you can put points into those too. Okay, you might want to take your point away from agility and athletics because you can put it into adhesion or gravitation now. Ash.
Oh, yes, please. How does one right click? Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Yep, thank you. Where is it on here? Oh, I see where it is now. Oh, yeah. Hells yeah.
Okay.
Now, we go click this here. If you want to move on to him for now while I'm reading these so I can understand things a little better, that'd be
I would
fine.
assume that well, I mean, I can make you level 5 as well, AK. So you're level 5, AK. So if you look at your character sheet, you can spend 2 points on any skill you want. You should also have two skills under Stone's Ward, Cohesion and Tension. You can spend your 2 points there as well if you wish.
Okay. Probably be a good idea to just put one in each, right?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Wait,
No.
you only gave me tension, right?
No, I gave you both. You have both.
For some reason I thought we each got one.
No, you each get 2 surges for your order, but for some reason it had doubled up, so you had 2 cohesion and 2 tension tabs on your character sheet. So when I said you only got one, you should only have one of those tabs. So I got rid of one of you. You get them both.
Okay, I'm gonna put probably both of them in tension then.
You can only put one into tension.
Oh, I thought I could put no more. Well, then yeah, I guess I'll put one of each.
Okay, wonderful. You then, if you would like to go into your talent tree, you can then read through your talent tree for Stone's Ward and decide where you would like to put your point, or you can put it into Agent. It's up to you.
Reach.
What did I think I did that wrong.
Target can.
What did you do?
I was trying to make the little bubbles fill in, and they weren't. And I have +2 on both of them now. I
Yes.
shouldn't. I should have
No.
+1.
No, you should have +2 because you get 1 skill in each of them.
Oh, okay.
They start off with 1 skill. But
Okay.
I will point out that cohesion is based on your willpower and tension is based upon your strength, of which you have no additional points in.
Right.
So this is one of the reasons why I said the build that you have is kind of incongruent with the Stone's Ward, because the skills they have are not the ones you have put stuff into. But this is the path you've picked, and you're now on it. So.
Okay. There was something else you were telling me I needed to do.
Yes, if you can pick 1 talent point, so you can either buy another talent from Agent or the Stone's Ward tree.
Okay. Either Agent. Oh, let me look at Agent real quick here.
You guys already have the second ideal talent picked, so that is not one. You do not pick that one. You already have it. So.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the reverse lashing sounds like a good one, but
So, make sure you read what adhesion and gravitation do for you, so you know.
Mhm. Gravitation's one that I'm stronger with, apparently. Gravitation. Free to touch the target. Your target can't exceed the surge size for your ranks.
Okay. One, right? We can add one talent.
You can only get one talent. You can either get it from
Okay.
you get it from
Yeah,
Stone's
I got
Ward.
it. I added it.
You took Stone Spear.
Yes.
Now, does that auto correct?
So I need that in order to use that.
It does. I will give you your point back because I tested that. That auto did. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, let me clear that. All right. So you are finished, AK, correct?
I think so.
And or to focus to use. So that's more or less just okay. Choose a study your turn. You can end. I think. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh. Wonderful.
I think I'm gonna go reverse slashing.
I love that.
We have clicked the reverse slashing. So,
Okay. You have picked the reverse lashing. Okay, so that should be in your... So for you, Ash, it should be under Windrunner actions, where you have
Yep.
reverse lashing. For you, AK, your Stone Spear is going to be under Stone's Ward actions. Actually, that wouldn't make sense for Jahal, so let me actually change that. I want to be somewhat proper. We're gonna do that instead. Okay, for Jahal. All right. So our level is done. Everybody's leveled up, correct?
I believe so.
You're level 5. You're level 5.
Does my axe hound level with me, or does it level on its own?
I don't think your Axe Hound. your axe hound goes by tier. So let me just double check this.
Cha-cha.
It looks like it doesn't level at all. We will level it up because I think you have picked this path and you put a point into it. Let me take a quick gander at something here. Okay, for some reason this is not working properly and I don't like it. Let me get rid of that. Go over here. Why is that not going up properly? This is... Oh, I know why it's not working. Okay. Now it's working properly. I was in the wrong spot. That is on me. And then you are a windrunner as well. Okay. Now I have it fixed. Please try not to click that X. It messes things up. Okay. Our level is out of the way. For a small recap, you ventured from the Shattered Plains up to a place called Rathalas in search of the Honor Blade. You infiltrated the city of Rathalas, overrun by bandits. The original bandit leader having been killed by Yilt, the fanatic. It is at this point in time you entered the jail cell, found the second in command of the former bandit queen, freed her, gathered a group of bandits, and marched on to a meeting that Yilt and his second in command, Kiana, were having. I believe I pronounced it Kiana. I can look that up really quick.
Yep.
Yeah. The second in command, Terran, decided to issue a challenge. Yilt commanded his zealots, his followers, to attack as he himself destroyed the platform they were standing on and chose to flee, with Kiana in tow. Your talk with Kiana revealed that she is a composed woman. She is open to negotiation and relatively non-violent. Yilt, on the other hand, carrying the Honor Blade, seems to be quite capable of violence. You got into an all-out brawl. Both you, Ash, and you, Zeno, swore the second ideal of your orders, the Stonesward and the Windrunners. Your radiant powers have begun to grow, and you feel yourself far more capable of using them now, having used them in combat. We pick up this scenario, you having defeated the fanatics as Yilt and Kiana fled. Terran looking at the 3 remaining survivors who had decided to surrender after seeing both Asha and Zeno essentially burst a light as they swore their oaths. It is also at this point in time, I turned that off. I did. Want to make sure you're not buffed. You are not. You find yourselves standing before Terran. Only one of your bandit allies remaining. The silver-skinned man you met in the prison clambers down the sort of 10 feet to this rubble on the bottom, and he kind of starts looking you over as the glow from your skin begins to fade. And this is when Terran decides to look at the three of you sort of inquisitively. Less so Jahal, as Jahal has not burst a light yet. And ask rather incredulously, what are you?
Who was she addressing? All of us?
Yeah, well, mostly Ash and Xeno, but yes, all of you.
And just me.
Just a traitor.
Roll a deception check. Both of you.
Why, I'm just me. I don't know what this is. Oh, fuck.
Well, that blows that. Let's see. Let me get to deception. Deception roll.
Not a,
Not a fabulous one.
yeah. Oof.
So we'll do it this way. She looks at you both and says, "You're terrible liars." She then turns around and faces the three that are have currently surrendered. And she begins to question them. This guy takes up a position behind them, kind of holding a sword, ready to strike, should any of them try anything funny. In the process of questioning, you learn that Yilt is incredibly fanatical, that he is... whatever his goal is, he's not going to stop. And that he firmly believes in everything he is doing. You also learn that he spent a lot of time in an old temple beneath the city, a place that most people don't go, as they generally believe it to be cursed, haunted by some kind of spren. Although since none of them have gone down there, they don't know about it. At this point in time, the silver-skinned gentleman runs forward and goes, "Oh, yeah, yes, there is one of the stories. A spren. He kind of like lifts one of his arms up and like looks underneath his bicep and goes, the Grey Remnant is said to reside here. Do
you know more about that?
No, I do not. But we're going to learn. At this point in time, these three... more bandits loyal to Terran come and lead these three away, right? So these guys leave. Terran turns back to you and she says, while Yilt may be fanatical, I don't believe Kiana is.
Mhm.
I spoke to her at length in my cell. I'm very good at reading people. You have to be if you want to stay alive in this life. I don't think her goals and Yilt's line up quite as well as, well, say yours and mine.
Well, I don't think his goals line up with anyone but his.
You're probably right. With that, she does give you directions on how to reach the entrance to this sort of forgotten temple if you wish to go down there and see where Yilt had spent a bunch of time. But at this point, you are technically you're now allied with the leader of the bandits. You can do whatever you wish while you're here. The silver-skinned man, a gentleman by the name of Axes, which I believe I told you, I'm not sure, but his name is Axes,
Yep.
has said he would love to see the temple and go with you should you choose to go. But at this point in time, you are free to look around, you're free to examine, you can head to the temple, you can do as you wish.
I mean, after what happened, my adrenaline would be pumping. I'd want to go after the douchebag.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do you want to examine anything here before I move out of the scene? You want to leave, or do you just want to head to the...
He put up a barrier
yes.
before he
here.
fled.
Yes.
And I would like to examine that barrier.
Okay. So you climb up here and you want to examine it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with him too.
Okay. Jahal will pet the puppy. So you guys climb up here, and as you examine this sort of this sort of tunnel, it doesn't look as if it has been collapsed. It looks as if somebody almost took like clay and molded like a seal over it and then hardened it. Like the wall has been shaped out of stone. You feel, as you particular look at this, Zeno, you feel sort of Poahu kind of rumbling. And you almost feel as if you could do this as well.
I don't know if what I was reading was that I can't affect things that have already been infused by someone else.
So
did I read that wrong?
You did not, but that is okay. So you know how there are spheres in this world that work as money?
Mm-hmm.
And they glow? When they glow, they are infused with stormlight. Right? So
right.
You can't affect those. But the stone isn't infused with stormlight. Stormlight was used to make the wall, but the wall itself has no investiture in it.
Okay.
So, for instance, Ash took the reverse lashing. So what the reverse lashing does is he can touch an object and infuse it with stormlight and have things go towards it. So say there's like a vase on a table next to him, and he touches it and says, I want all spheres in the area to go towards this vase. Any uninfused sphere would go towards the vase. But any infused one would not, because it has Stormlight in it.
Yeah.
But if the vase is made of stone, you can use your cohesion talent to change it. But if he's invested it with the reverse lashing to attract spheres, then you can't, because it has Stormlight in it.
Gotcha.
So the wall itself, at one time it did, because it appears that Yield had used Stormlight to shape it, but it doesn't hold any Stormlight now. So you could technically open the tunnel, you think, or you could create a wall like this. So based upon the talents you have, I would say this tunnel is what, maybe like 10 feet?
I believe you, yeah, it was something, it was actually pretty big if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was partially collapsed, if I recall. So surge scaling based upon rank. So for instance, your cohesion talent is rank 2. So you can affect an area up to 5 feet.
Oh, so it's too big for me.
It'd probably be it might be too big for you. It would be one of those things that you could probably like maybe
Move part of it.
And then do it again and move another one.
Like scoot it over, not clear the whole
Yeah.
cave, just scoot it over so we can get through.
It would take a lot of so you currently have 4 out of 5 points of investiture. So you can use a talent 4 times right now until the next scene starts. Investiture comes back every time we change scenes. So that's just something to keep in mind, is that based upon those points is the area you can affect. So for instance, your gravitation skill, Ash, is 5 because you have very high awareness. Right? So
Yep.
To perform a basic lashing, spend 1 investiture or more to infuse a character or object within your reach. You must have a hand free and touch the target. The target cannot exceed the surge size of your ranks in gravitation. So you have a rank of 5, which means that you can affect something 20 feet or more. So imagine there was a 20-foot stone cube. You can make that fly.
Right.
Because you have a rank 5 in gravitation.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that rank 5 is the max rank, so it probably wouldn't make any sense to put more points into that.
Mm-hmm.
Although any sort of attack done with gravitation would benefit from that. So if your reverse lashing is... You'll have to look at your gravitation rate. The infusion on 1 round, the duration of the target's gravity changes direction. Target carry target out. This change uses your gravitation rate, which begins at 25 feet. Okay, so your gravitation rate is going to be based upon the skills you buy.
Yeah.
So you have a gravitation rate of 25 feet, which is the same as your movement at the moment. And I believe your talents allow you to... Your talents allow you to upgrade that.
Yeah, Yeah. Adhesion. Living adhesion.
It would be under gravitational talents.
Yep. Why is that? Fuck out of the way. Thank you.
Yep.
Multiple lashings.
Yep. So this is
And
something
then-
that you will have to look over and kind of figure out what path you want to go down.
Yeah.
But you will get to the point where you probably won't in this playthrough, but you can get to the point where you get everything.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of fits
Yeah.
D&D in general.
So that is okay. So you've gone up there, you've inspected that, you kind of understand what happened. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm going to look at Gino and be like, you think you can move some of this so we can get through?
I can try.
All right. I don't believe this requires a test. It does not, there's no combat in it. Given your level of ranking, it would take you 2 investiture to open up a tunnel large enough for you to go through.
Okay.
You wish to spend that?
Yes.
Wonderful. I will take it away. You open up a hole roughly 5 foot in diameter. So what you see is you see AK kind of begin to glow as he pulls in Stormlight. And he puts his hand on the stone, and his hand sort of melts into it. And as his hand melts into it, the stone around it begins to part. And he makes like a 5 foot circle. And then he stops glowing, and he stops, and you pause again, and you pull in a little more Stormlight, and you push your hand against the stone again and continue on. And as you begin to feel the Stormlight draining away from you, you break through, and there's like this 5 foot sort of round passage in this wall that has been made. The tunnel isn't completely clear, but it is now passable by people.
Good job, buddy.
Well, that's new.
That's new.
You hear Jahal down at the bottom. Anything going on up there?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all come on up. We've got a hole here.
That's crazy. I'm gonna
That's
go
a
over
hole.
and try to assist them up if they need it, obviously.
Mhm. You help them up.
Yay. Well, let's get going. I want to go get this guy. Owe him an ass kicking.
I'm coming. Don't leave me behind.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to go back to this map here.
We're going to need her too, right?
Taryn?
Yeah, she said that part of the deal was she gets to kill him, right? That's what she said.
That is true.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I was taking a bite of something. There's no way out down where you're going. You have to come back up and talk to her anyway.
Okay. And if we come back and tell her we've already killed him?
Well, okay. So where are you leaving the city?
No, we're going after him.
Okay.
And all I'm saying is that when we made our arrangement, when we made our deal, part of what she expected from it was that she
You are correct.
be the one to kill him. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you're gonna follow where he went to.
Mhm.
Correct.
So she then does come with. As you guys follow this path, which is, if you zoom in, it's this one right here. So you see how it kind of comes off right there.
Mhm.
This is the area that was collapsed. This is the bottom of the pile there.
Mhm.
You go through a tunnel and it leads you all the way down to about here. And inside the walls of this tunnel you walk down are kind of like eerily smooth. They don't look like they've been carved with tools. Like you saw people up here carving the tunnels out and they were kind of rough hewn. These are very smooth. And it leads you all the way down to here. And there's a small hidden cave that you find kind of off the river. And there was a dock, or there's a dock there that holds no boat and no yield and no Kiana.
The escapade.
It can be fairly easy to deduce that they had an escape route and that they have left along the river. Taryn is not happy that he's gone. But she does say if you give her a little bit of time, she can probably get together a boat and a crew for you guys to go after him.
Thank you. While she does that, maybe we can go check out the temple.
You wish to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Axes is going to go with you. That is this tunnel over here, by the way.
I kind of figured.
Yep. And it's down here. So you guys can now perceive this area.
Yay, we perceive it.
Yep.
It exists.
So you then go back. Taryn says that she will see what she can find for sailors and a boat for you. And you then head down with Axes into the tunnels of Lower Rathalas.
Yeah, baby.
All right. You guys, you work your way down. The tunnels here are smooth as well. And as you walk down, Axes comments that the tunnels are smooth, but they don't look like they've been carved with a shard blade. You would be aware that shard blade can cut through stone like butter. As you go deeper, the tunnels become musty. Almost like the river water is seeping in a little bit. And as you go even deeper, you start to see hints that this place was man-made, right? There's broken bits of vases, pottery. You see sections that appear to be walled. The tunnels start to branch. And as you continue, Axes goes, I have a map of this place somewhere. And he's kind of like looking all over his body.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's this, no, that way. What? This, maybe this, which way? Would either of you like to try to assist him, or would you just like to let him guide you?
I don't know how we would assist him.
Well, you could look for tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like trying to read his body tattoos. I'm like,
you
I
could
don't
try
know.
that too. You wanna look all over the silver skinned man? Is that what you're interested in there, Asha?
No, I'm all set.
All right.
Set with that.
You are
checks, I would presume.
survival checks. You are looking for tracks in dirt and dust to see if you can spot Yilt's footprints.
Both of us? Or just
Both
him?
of you, yes.
Cha.
There is no Parascendi, so we'll see how. Oh, the curse has been lifted. As Axes is kind of spinning and turning around and trying to like look for where he is going, you two kind of ignore him for a minute and you glance around and you, Ash, are very familiar with tracking people and you're pretty perceptive, Zeno. You do find a solid set of tracks leading down a particular set of tunnels. And Jahal, as you two kind of motion that you found the trail, Jahal sort of grabs Axes as he's still kind of looking over himself and just sort of pulls him towards you guys as you all kind of follow this trail down in the directions that you need to go. It is with this that I am going to do a little switcheroo here. As you go deeper, the tunnels begin to widen now. And you find yourselves in the remains of an ancient temple carved deep into the rock. It's then that you see them. The light is dim, but with the spheres you're holding, as I assume you're holding spheres, you come across a series of murals.
Yay.
All of them depicting figures in shard plate, wielding glowing weapons, generally swords, but some seem to be wielding spears or polearms of some kind. And they are all facing off against these sort of red, ominous-looking figures. Axes makes a stop there to sort of look over the murals. Do you two wish to examine them? Do you wish to continue on? What do you wish to do?
I'll examine them, sure.
Yeah, me too.
Roll for me. What do you just roll for me a general perception check, each of you then.
We I perceive the floor.
They're really pretty, my guy. Like, the colors are fantastic. 14.
It'll be one of those kind of days.
Yeah. Like, Asha, you walk up to him and you step on a loose rock and trip and kind of bump your head.
Yeah.
And then your vision is a little blurred for the rest of this sort of location. So you're not going to get much. You, AK, you kind of look this over and you realize that every single one of these murals depicts a person in shard plate wielding glowing weapons, but in each of them there seems to be a companion figure with them. Usually something small, something that resembles a spren of some kind.
Well, I want to get out Pualu and show him what we're looking at.
Okay.
And ask him if this means anything to him. Her. Sorry. I
Um,
don't know why I keep thinking of him as a guy.
you can. I don't care. You can think of him. You can think of him or her however you want. I'm actually not joking. I like canonically that's possible.
Whatever.
We don't judge here.
Yeah. How dare you, Mask?
As you pull Poahu out, he looks over the murals and he points to this one particular here, the one on the right of the image I showed you. If you still have it open, if not, I can reopen it.
Please reopen it. Yeah.
The one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the giant sword.
Yep. And says that's one of us.
Hmm. All right. Thank you.
He, in a very deep, gravelly voice, says, "No, thank you, sir," and gives you a hearty handshake.
Oh my god.
A firm, manly handshake. Okay, sorry. I'm done. All right. It's at this point in time that you grab Axes and pull him along as you feel the need to continue on down.
The need for speed. Yes.
As you go deeper into this temple, you come to this circular room that you can see here. The ceilings are very tall. They're domed. The circular chamber itself is some 50 feet across. And there are 10 alcoves carved into the chamber, each holding a life-size statue on a raised sort of pillar. All the statues are in various states of decay and disrepair. Some of them are broken. Some of them to the point of being unrecognizable. A number of them are not, however. Let me... Do I have a... Yes. So they look to be similar to this, although these are not the ones that you see. The ones that you do see, if you have the image open, the second from the left is one that you can see, and the last one on the right are ones that you can make out. And the third one that you can make out looks suspiciously like a certain madman in a church, in a monastery on the Shattered Plain.
I see.
You may examine them as you see fit. Or you can continue deeper into the chamber.
I think I would like to continue into the chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You push your way in towards the center of the chamber. And that's when you hear a sort of like a droplet sort of plop sound of like mud hitting the ground. And you spin and you see
slime.
A small pile of what looks like wet clay on the ground about 5-10 feet from you. And as you're looking at it, another drop falls and hits the ground. As you look up, you see what appears to be a living bundle of mud or creme or sludge of some kind, reaching out of a hole in the ceiling. They turn into arms, into hands, and claw their way out of this hole.
Have a cork on that thing.
Each hand seems to move with a different intent. Some seem to just violently claw at the stone around them. Others seem to desperately try to crawl away. Some seem almost apologetic as they move. And as you look at this in no small amount of horror, you hear a very low, raspy voice seep from this withering mass of clay. And as it speaks, the clay seems to tremble. Who has come?
Real quick, this is in the ceiling or the floor?
Ceiling.
Ceiling, okay.
Oh, that's yeah. I just say it or don't.
I can smell
I guess I
you.
Will. Oh, God.
I don't even know if we want to answer him.
I'm going to. Screw it. I'm Asha.
Anyone who's not armed, like the storyteller, I want to kind of push him back away from us.
As you try to push him back, he like pushes around you. He's staring at this thing in like awe. Like he does not want to go away from this.
Oh man!
So you say you're Asha?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him Asha Shar Kayash.
As you speak, the hands kind of turn all sort of towards you. Ash. Why have you come?
We're seeking the... Have we mentioned the honor blade in front of Skin Boy?
You have not.
You know what? We're seeking the honor blade.
Truth. It is not here.
know, but it was.
Seeking knowledge as to what's going on with us?
Mm.
What do you mean? What's going on? Like with the stormlight and stuff?
Yeah, with the stormlight, because we still don't really know what the fuck's going down with that, really.
Not particularly, no.
So I don't know. Those people look like
That is Bren.
yeah, they had Spren, and then they also looked like what the fuck was that? The knights there, Radiant Knights.
Knights
My
rating.
brain stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
Brain not working. Yeah.
You are bonded.
Say again.
You are bonded.
Thank you.
Show
Yes.
me your partner.
Okay. Pull out
You
Pualu.
pull up Puahu.
Yeah.
Peak Spren. Stone is
I guess
ward.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
The hands kind of turn back to you, Ash. Where is yours?
Duh.
You look around and the honor spren, and you now know that that's what it is because she told you, is standing on your shoulders, and she kind of seems to be standing up tall. And the hands sort of turn from pointing directly at your face to pointing directly at her. Honor, Wind Runner. The Nahil bond has returned to this world. You are becoming more than you were.
Is there some place we can learn more about what we are becoming?
What you are is long since gone.
I see.
Pualu, is this friend or foe in front of us?
What is it? Would be my other question.
Puahu. I don't think it's an enemy. But
Okay,
I
thanks.
don't know that it's a friend.
I'm gonna put him back in my pocket.
Okay.
So there's nothing you can tell us to help us to find out either more information about what's happening to us or about the Honor Blade, which was here and has left.
Ask your question.
I'm asking if that's the case. Is there anything else you can tell us about any of this we've been discussing?
Yes.
Are you willing to tell us?
Yes.
Then please do.
Ask your question.
Where can we find more honor blades?
Turns to Zeno. There are many in Shinovar.
That's true.
The one that was here earlier, just a little bit ago, do you know where it's gone?
Ooh, good one.
It has left here with Yilt.
We knew that. Do you know where Yilt went? Where is he headed? And what is Yilt?
Ooh, also a very good question.
Yilt is seeking the Night Watcher. A boon from her. He would ask. He is but a man, although he is like you.
In what way is he like me?
One of the hands points directly at Poahu.
Then he's a stone ward. Or a Shin.
And points directly at Ash's Wind's honor sprint, which you cannot see.
Right.
Like, you can't see the honor sprint.
So to me, he's just pointing at Ash.
Yep.
Yeah.
But would I recognize that he's pointing to the sprint?
You would.
Okay. So he's a spren?
No.
He's bonded.
By who? Oh, by Night Watcher? Is that what you said? Is that what he said?
No, he said he was seeking the Night Watcher to ask a boon.
Seeking the Night Watcher. Gotcha. To seek.
Before you can ask another question, Axes pushes forward.
Yeah.
What? There are shadows in Ral Elorim. What are they? They are lost souls merged with Shadow Spren. They are creatures neither living nor dead.
Can anything be done to help them?
They can be freed.
How?
They are trapped within gemstones and hidden below the City of Shadow.
I look at Ash and say, sounds like another stop to make.
I don't want to know what that baby's up. Yeah. Agreed.
He doesn't
strain-
know where.
Doesn't know what?
I'm just thinking out loud. He doesn't know where he went. He told us about the shadows.
He said he went to the night. He said Yilt went to the Night Watcher to seek a boon.
Can you tell us how to get to the Night Watcher?
Me do it.
Axis kind of waves you off. I know that. Don't ask him.
Okay.
I tire one more.
Is there any other information we need to know?
Um. I can't think of what else to ask him.
Is there any kind of libraries or places of knowledge that we can go to learn more about the different spren?
So you would be aware that there's almost a infinite type of spren.
Mm-hmm.
And that you would just know as general knowledge that there are libraries generally within the Church of Vornism.
Cities.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
And you could probably find some general knowledge. If you're seeking specific knowledge on Spren, you would have to ask for something specific.
Got you. All right. Never mind. All right. I don't. There's nothing that I've written down that crap is my crap, and that needs to be. I think that's not worth a question for this guy. I don't think.
Have we asked what boon it is he wants from her?
No, we did not.
Is that something you know?
Yes. I tire now.
Okay.
God damn it. You asked the question if he knew it, not what was it.
Damn.
All right, I won't be a dick. Sorry. It was so good.
As soon as he asked it and you answered him, I was like, "Oh shit, that's like genie level bullshit right there." He's not dealt with genies in D&D. That shit's fucking ridiculous.
What boon is he wanting from the
Okay, how do I know this? How do I want to answer this?
Sorry, I'm breathing right now. Oh god. Thank you. I needed that.
Happy to help.
Oh god.
He seeks a way to become a herald.
He's not one.
So he's not a herald. He's telling everybody he is, but he's not. Okay.
I offer this warning.
Ooh.
The Everstorm comes.
Someone else
Heralds
mentioned that.
will fall, and your oaths will be tested. I am wary.
Thank you. Thank you for the warning.
Thank you for your gift.
Gift?
And with that, the hands
Gift?
start to pull back up into the...
What gift? Who gave him a gift?
I didn't give him a gift.
Didn't you?
That's not good. Why do I feel like we should check our?
I mean, Puahu's still in my pocket, right?
Roll a perception check. Roll a
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
You're
Fuck.
looking. Yeah. Roll. Wait. Isn't there a? Yeah. Roll a perception check.
There's deduction, perception,
Yeah. Perception is fine. Yeah. She's still in your pocket.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yep. Your spread's still on your shoulder.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what gift is. Everybody still here? The storyteller,
You look around for your dog,
oh,
and your dog is in the corner jumping around.
You almost pissed off AK with that one, buddy. What did they say it was? The Overstorm or
Everstorm.
Everstorm, yeah.
I meant to write that down last time because I remember you saying something about it, and
Yep.
Because that is the second time I've heard that. My diamond marks look the same. Over investitures are the same. Health points.
You took damage last time, and your maximum does not go up when you gain 5 hit points when you level up, and if you have damage, it does not maximize. So you'll gain that when you take a rest.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Weapons.
gift he's talking about.
That's making me fucking nervous, bro. Nothing seems to be missing as far as I can tell. I don't know, bro. All right. Can I ask my friend what he's talking about? Maybe they know. Maybe she knows.
You want to turn to Isle and ask her?
Yeah. Ask Isle. Yeah.
How do I want to phrase this? Your soul is
fatality. Sorry. Your soul is mine.
How do I want to phrase this?
AK, we got indoctrinated into the Mortal Kombat. We're fucked.
Yep. Fatality. She tells you that some spren feed off of emotion, off of presence, off of truth, off of right. That there's any number of things that this creature could have gained from you that wouldn't have cost you anything.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of like the Kame from. All right. I got you.
But she also says to check your pockets just to be sure.
All right. Check my pockets, I guess.
Roll a perception check.
Should we both do that?
You can if you want. Nothing appears to be missing, Asha.
Okay. I'm going to.
Before you stick your hand in your pocket, pretend that there's a.
Nothing appears to be missing, Xeno.
Okay.
Oh damn! Look at you over here.
You see Axie's kind of walking, pacing Shadows. City of Shadows. Lost shadows. No, don't release them. Why? Should they even go? Oh. I need to take notes. And you see him kind of like looking at a spot on his forearm where like tattoos begin to appear.
Mm-hmm.
So was he asking about the shadows? Is like that his homeland or something? Is that the place where they're from?
Do you want to go ask him?
Yeah.
So you go up and ask him about these shadow spren or whatever he brought up?
Yes, please.
Okay. No, I'm not. My homeland's gone. It's gone. Ral Elorim is a city. There's the old city. Northwestern edge of the continent. I heard tales of creatures there, and I can't find any other information. I don't even know. Well, I know they exist now, but I don't know what they are. Apparently, they're trapped there. I wouldn't recommend releasing them. You asked if you could help them. Don't help them. At least I don't think you should help them.
Can you tell us why?
Well, when has anything named Shadow anything been good?
I just kind of look over at Ash. I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, always remember, in order to have a shadow, you need a light.
I have been playing Kingdom Hearts, so I do know that.
Goddamn.
The Night Watcher. The Night
yes.
Watcher.
That's what he said, yeah.
Greater Hexy, you have to go south, follow the water. You have to walk in to the valley of the Night Watcher and go to her valley. Do you know what the Night Watcher is? Roll lore check.
Lord Jack.
Lore check. Both of you roll me a lore check.
Lord Jack.
I'm gonna roll one for Jahal as well.
Oh God, man. She's a shadow that watches the shadows, right?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Both.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pick my nails or something. You know what I mean?
Asha, your head is still a little sore from that trip in front of the the mural, so you can't really remember. Like you think you've heard of it, you're not really sure.
Jesus Christ.
Zeno, you have heard of the Night Watcher in your travels, and it is a spren associated with something called the Old Magic. It seems that people tell tales of going to the Valley of the Night Watcher to receive a boon, but every boon comes with a curse. And Jahal says, I knew it. My former commander went there. Said he asked for that he was poor, needed money to survive the winter. Asked for a pot of spheres. He got it, but nobody took them because they never got infused. Said they were fake. Honestly, in my opinion, you got off lucky. I've heard way worse stories than that. But you two are also aware that the Night Watcher is in an area called Greater Hexy. Is it on the map that I sent you? Let me open up the map. Where? It is. So if you go to the Discord and open up the map.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
If you look, do you remember where Rathalas was? Kind of above the Frostlands? On that river with that little lake. Under Alphacar, but above the Frostlands. If you go directly to the left and then south, there is an area across the Tarat Sea called Greater Hexy. The valley on that map is the Valley of the Night Watcher.
Where did you send this?
Shared. It's in the shared some TTRPG action.
Yeah, some TTRPG action.
Oh, I was looking in the wrong one.
Did I pin that? It is pinned too, so if you just click the little pin at the top, it will show it to you right away.
Okay, so it's just a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
So you are currently in Rathalas, and you are laboring under the impression that I, as the DM, will tell you is correct, so you don't spend an hour trying to figure it out. That Greater Hexy and the Valley is where Yield is going.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we know where he's going now. I guess we should go let What's-Her-Face know so we can get our boat going.
Yes.
All right. So you wish to head back up?
Yes.
No other investigation? Nothing else you want to do down here? You want to head back up to Terran?
I mean, I guess we could if you want. Did you want to investigate any more of this stuff around here? Because we potentially could find more knowledge.
I mean, we don't have a map of this place, so there's not any, hey, let's go over here and let's look down this hall and stuff like that. I mean, can we just do a general perception check to see if there's anything else
go ahead
that we need?
Roll for me a general perception check.
Hey, beautiful bean footage coming right up.
Well,
yeah,
perfect. One of us got a nat 20.
So with your nat 20, I will give you 2 pieces of information.
Woohoo! I'll take it.
The 3 heralds that you can make out that I showed you before, the one that looks familiar does look a lot like Town, the Herald of War. The other one is a bald Makabaki man with a crescent-shaped scar on his cheek. You know this to be Nail, or Nal, N-A-L-E, Nali maybe? I would say Nal, probably more likely, or Nail. That is the Herald of Justice. The third one, the female that I showed you, the one on the right of that lineup I showed you, is a long-haired Alethi or Vendin woman with robes that are very similar to Yilt's.
Scraping wax on my counters.
Let me know when you're ready.
Well, while he does that, I'm going to take a quick break and go get a drink.
Go for it. 5-minute break.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. 5-minute break doesn't sound bad. I'll run to the bathroom quick, and then we'll pick it up right after that. So, 1 second.
Yep. Like, it'll. Still.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Sorry about that
you.
again.
Not a problem. Family is important. Take care of your family. Wives are important. I don't want you to get hit with wooden spoons from the Italian lady.
Nah, the kids are more fearful right now, I think.
Wait, fair enough.
Decided to melt a candle and re-scrape it and make their own candle design on the candle. In doing so, they left a fucking mess.
That sounds like kids.
Yeah. It does. It does.
That sounds like something I would have done. I am so glad AK asked if that guy knew what was going on.
The second he asked that, like, legit, like, PTSD talking to a fucking genie in D&D.
Yeah.
Was, like, it just hit me. Like, I'm like, oh, man. God damn it, I know what just happened.
I probably should have let it stand, but you guys actually did kind of need that information, so.
But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, genies are fucking disgusting when they play games.
Yeah. Good times.
Okay, boys. Sorry about that.
All right. The third statue that you see is wearing robes very similar to Yilt and his fanatics, and you know this to be Pailia. I'm gonna pronounce it that way. Pailiah. Pailia, I'm gonna say.
Pailia, yeah, that sounds about right.
And that is the Herald of Knowledge. As you're looking at these statues, you notice that the pillars have some very intricate sort of carvings on them, sort of geometrical patterns. And because you rolled a natural 20, you notice that one of them doesn't appear to remain constant.
Like it's moving, or?
Yeah.
I wish to bring that one to everyone's attention so we can investigate it.
Okay, so you point out the location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. AK Jahal, roll a perception check for me, please.
Wow.
You turn to tell the other two, and you point at where it was, and you all approach the pillar that it was on. Neither of them seem to see it, and as you examine the spot, The pattern now seems to be stable.
When you said they were moving, do you mean like
Shimmering.
moving?
Probably.
Like, is it like on him? And I point at the storyteller. Changing like that?
No. So it
Okay.
appeared like the lines of the patterns were shifting.
Hmm.
And do these lines is that text or is it
Geometric
just
patterns.
a design?
Just like the lines of the pattern.
I'm gonna ask Isle if she knows anything about this.
Roll a d20 for me.
Side question: Do I still have a plot die from that last
each of you have a plot die at the beginning of this session. That's what we decided.
Oh, okay.
And you can gain them by embodying your character. But so the way I'm gonna point it out is that you can only have one, but by role playing your character properly, I'll give you more. That kind of encourages you to use them and to role play properly, or role play, your character and make choices based upon your character. That's how I'm going to play with that. If it doesn't work out, I'll change it. But for right now, that's how we're going to go. So each of you have a plot die you can use as you see fit. So then you, Asha, you say, hey, Isle, I saw a shifting pattern.
Yep.
And she takes off towards it and is gone about a minute or two, and the silence sort of stretches as you wait. And she eventually flits back to you with something of a disgusted look on her face.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
What was it? Did you find something?
Was it cryptic? We
What?
should leave.
Cryptic, and we should leave. Okay. What's a cryptic?
Lies, Bren.
Hmm.
Okay.
Up to you, Ash. You rolled the d20. We wouldn't know any of this without that. So, whatever you decide.
I'm gonna trust Isle and say, let's get out of here then.
Okay.
Then you head out. All right, you head back up to the busted up room.
Yep.
There's some bandits there who are cleaning up, trying to get the place back in order. They motion for you to go up to the big square room to meet Tyrn. She is up there and she has gathered a group of people. As you walk in, they all seem very pleased to see you. You had helped them take back their home.
Approach Tyrion and, greeting type hello. And then inform her
of
the information we found out about where the fuck's his name? Yilt is going.
Okay.
Yintel.
Yintel. She seems kind of frustrated. She indicates that she can't go that far. She's got to stay. Right, if he was a couple days away, she could probably go with you, but instead she's going to ask that you bring his head back to her if possible.
Agreed.
She's going to have to stay and manage this place. But she does introduce you to a fella named Ubo, UBO.
Oh.
Who is the captain of a ship, who will happily take you in the direction that you need to go.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
Okay.
Fabulous.
So here's what we're going to do. I need all of you to, because we're going to pass a little bit of time, go ahead and do a long rest for me.
Okay.
Long rest. Long rests don't do investors, apparently.
Investiture comes back every scene change. So you can just put it back to full, or you should be able to. If not, I can do it. You should get investiture at every scene. So
Okay. Got you.
I got it filled for you guys. So what's going to happen is, for brevity's sake, it takes about half a day for Ubo to outfit his ship and get a crew ready. It's not a large ship, but it's large enough to house all of you, the crew, fairly comfortably on the journey that you are going to have to take. The crew consists of Ubo, you guys, 2 other human workers, and 2 enslaved perishmen. These are the non-thinking type. Along the journey, you learn that the 2 perishmen are named Tam and Veda, and they essentially don't talk, because again, basically non-thinking people. You set out on the sea. I really should have a scene with the map on here, but I'll have to make that for next time. I don't believe I have one. Don't. Oh wait, I had this? Oh, I need to check more of this stuff. This would have been really cool to have. I had a scene with the bridges. Why isn't it on my list? Or did I? I did. I'm just dumb. I had a scene of the bridges. Can you see that?
Yep.
That would have been nice to have, but I am silly and don't check things. I need to check things more.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a very cool thing. That was the bridges you guys crossed. and didn't have near as much trouble with as you could have. Why is AK? Did you leave the game? You right, AK?
Yes,
You are not in the game.
I am. I'm looking right at the map. Let me get out. I'll just get out and get back in, maybe?
Yeah, please.
Let's see. I usually just X out. What do I... I'm just going to do that. I'm going to X out. X out.
Yep, just rejoin, because it says you're not in here. You must have got dropped. This thing, it's running a little weird. My latency is 340 milliseconds. It really shouldn't be. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
And we'll come back here. Go with that.
A lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm excited about it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's a different map.
Yep. See, this was the bridges between the two, the chasm. Yep.
Okay.
I had this. I didn't see this. I need to make sure to check the Theater of the Mind, because these are very cool. But that is something for later. With that, we will go back to this. You guys set out, and all is calm. It's actually fairly peaceful. The journey goes well. The sailors you are with are jovial. They're happy to have their home back. They are happy to be assisting in this endeavor. I have... should have made a boat, but we're gonna do a little something. We're gonna do a little something fun. Go down to the bottom here, down to the
jellyfish.
The water. You wish it was jellyfish.
Smelly fish, smelly fish.
You spend several days on the water, heading in the direction indicated. You cross the large lake expanse to the southwest of Rathalat, and you get yourself into one of the rivers leading into the Tarat Sea. There is a city on the map called Karnak.
Yep. Karnak, yeah, it was.
You're about halfway there when the sky to the west begins to darken. Which is odd. The sky to the west never darkens. At least not unless it's dark to the east, and it's not dark to the east. You hear a clap of thunder boom across the darkening sky. You see Ubo rush up on deck. Furl the sails! Storm's coming! High storm! And he looks off to the west. The west? It's then you hear a thud as a 3-foot long sky eel lands
Hey.
on the deck.
What?
and then another one. And then 2 other smaller ones land on the deck of the ship. In which case, I need to go with you as well. Off to the west, the clouds surge, pushing towards the ship. As you look up over the horizon, you see hordes of these sky eels just racing towards the east. It seems that these have fallen from the swarm and hit the deck, and they begin thrashing on the deck of the ship, their tails smashing into the wood. You see it splinter, some of it break. And with this, I'm going to need to put everybody into combat. Combat time!
Cue the blood rave music. No, just
Blood for the blood god. Yeah. All right. So, there really isn't much of a need to do any movement. You are, well, you'll have to move a little bit, but you all are essentially within movement range of anything. For the sake of ease, they are not in this order on the ship. These 2 sky eels up here are substantially larger than these 2 down here.
okay.
And from what is going to happen, you see that these animals are in quite a bit of rage. They are reeling, they're panicked, they are not happy, and apparently fleeing from this odd coming storm. Ubo is gonna go fast. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go slow.
Gonna go slow?
Me too.
Okay. Jahal will also go slow, but the sky eels are in a panic and they're all gonna go fast. So wonderful.
Things to play with.
Things to play. I want to make sure I have everything proper here. You look around and you notice that the eels have already damaged the deck of the ship a little bit from their initial crash landing into it.
Bastards.
This sky eel is going to, I'm going to put your pet up here, is going to rush towards the axe hound as it's the smallest thing and attempt to bite it. And I believe miss. Yes. So this is used its movement. I'm going to put this up here so that I know it's next to that one. That leads us to this one, which is then going to fly towards you, AK, as you are the other smallest creature, and attempt to bite you.
Nom 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 nom.
That should miss, and it does. So it attempts to bite at you, but you jump out of the way. The larger sky eel is going to go after the captain. It is going to attempt to bite him as well. Is going to hit. Why is my thing closing? Going to hit, and it is going to do 7 damage. So you guys see this sky eel race up and sink its fangs into Ubo, and he is now incredibly wounded. This sky eel can't seem to really get into the fray, and it is kind of thrashing around, biting at the deck. And it rips a chunk of one of the railings off. That is going to lead us to Ubo's turn, who is going to turn. He has 2 abilities. He is going to strike the first one with a mace attack, or try to. And miss. Then he is going to attempt to target the other one and shoot a bow shot at it, because they're the ones hurting his ship. And that one will hit. So you guys see an arrow sink into this greater sky eel, which is kind of on the other side of the ship from him. And that is going to lead us to Jahal. Jahal is going to see that Ubo is very injured. And he is going to
assistify. And you hit the wrong fucking button.
He's not going to do it. He's going to push up next to the one attacking Ubo, and he's just going to... He's going to try to grab it, but he is going to feel a surge of power. I'm going to try a thing on him.
We're trying things, guys.
How does this work? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I make a melee attack. So I have to do this. You bastard. That would have been so cool. So you guys see Jahal kind of like begin to glow as he reaches out to try to like grab this sky eel, but it slips away and the glow fades away and he can't. Whatever he was going to try to do doesn't end up working, unfortunately. And that is the entirety of his turn. Which will lead us to you, Mask. Mask. You have a small sky eel in front of you, nipping at you. There is one that has sunk its fangs into Ubo's shoulder. Jahal tried to do what appeared to be like smack it with a glowing hand and miss.
AK, by the way.
What?
It's AK's turn, by the way.
Yes. Oh, why? Every time I got to do this. Okay, hold on.
I'm like, wait a second. Something ain't right here. Why am I going next?
Update token. Next. I thought I did this. I will fix it.
He's fine. He's fine.
We'll take you out of combat and put you back into combat. There we go.
Don't worry about a thing.
Your turn, AK. AK. I apologize for that. Every single time I have to update this thing. You are faced with a smaller sky eel. A larger sky eel has taken a bite out of the shoulder of your captain. Another smaller sky eel is attempting to go for Ash's puppy. And there is another larger sky eel thrashing around on the deck, ripping pieces of it off. What would you like to do?
Okay. For right now, what I want to do is I want to target this one with a short bow.
Okay.
Or crossbow, whatever it is.
Short bow.
Whichever bow I have. I wanted. Okay. Short bow.
Oof.
Whoops.
That misses.
Mm. Not only does it miss, but
you know what I forgot to tell you guys about was the graze mechanic. You can spend a focus to make your hit a graze, I believe.
oh, I'll do that.
Let me look real quick so that I can make sure I understand this. But I believe it's you spend a focus and you get a graze hit. Let me open the handbook here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When your attack misses, spend one focus to instead deal damage equal to just the damage die. Okay, so you can spend one focus to make your hit a graze. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do this and make sure it works out. I want to target that one. Okay, it doesn't take your focus away though. Okay, so I'll have to take, so you'll have to remember to manually take your focus away. So you lost one focus, but you did 6 damage. So what happens is the arrow flies across it and cuts a strip across its back. And it is now fairly wounded. Its flailing has decreased significantly. So you have 2 more actions.
The next one's going to be an attack on this one.
Okay.
With the knife.
Knife. Give him the knife.
The old knifers.
That will hit. So you sink your knife into this one's body, and it is looking a little wounded now. It is also thrashing a little bit less. You have 1 additional action if you wish to take it.
Do I have any way of helping Ubo?
So you
with my
have
1 action?
You have used a skill. So I think you could look at any of the skills that you have. There is aid. That's a reaction though. You could look at any of the abilities you have. You can recover ones. You could try to use a skill. I don't know exactly, but you could maybe try to use a medicine check or something to see if you can bandage him up a little bit real quick. I don't really know how that functions, but if that's something you want to try, I will allow it.
I haven't taken any damage, so...
Well, yeah, but he has, unless you want to try to assist him.
Yeah, I would like to try to assist him, but...
Okay, how do you want to try to assist him?
She's in.
I don't see one that really applies to helping him. I mean, there's aid, but that's not. You see, step in to help an ally before ally makes a skill test. You can use this reaction to spend one focus to grant them advantage on their test.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not.
If you have at least one rank in medicine, you can spend 2 focus and use a skill in chat to make a DC 15 medicine test to treat a conscious ally within your reach, or you can make the same test with disadvantage to treat yourself. On a success, your target recovers health equal to your rank in medicine.
Yeah, I need 2 focus though.
Yeah,
so
you only have 1.
I don't have that. So
yeah.
Now it's going to be Ash's turn next, right?
Yes.
Can I enhance him?
You cannot enhance him. No. You can try to use something like. Okay, so you can try to use something like tension. So if you look at your tension ability, there is a thing under that called hardened defense, where you infuse soft materials worn by you or a willing creature to increase the wearer's physical defense by 2. So you could, like on Ash or Ubo, use tension to give them an extra 2 physical defense if you wish.
So it's kind of like bark skin or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do that to help out Ubo then.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
definitely.
long does this last?
And how much does it take?
To use
One
this
more
surge spend
investiture.
to infuse a soft dot, the infusion uses 1 investiture each round for the duration. The object becomes completely rigid. So what I will say is, for every investiture you spend, it will last until the end of your next turn, that long. So if you use it once, it will last until the end of your next turn. If you use 2 investiture, it will last till the end of your second turn.
Okay. And there's nothing on the deck with us. There's no kind of stuff that could be used to protect anyone.
Like, what do you mean protect anyone?
Well, it says you can spend 1 or more investiture to infuse a soft object within your reach.
Yes.
And that doesn't just mean what they're wearing. That if there's something on the deck that could provide cover, I could harden it, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. So, like, let's say you want to reach up and rip a piece of the sail off.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that, and then you could harden it, but it would take an action to rip it off, and then it would take an action to harden it, and then you would have a large piece of that is essentially a large shield.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Like,
takes more than I've got.
Yeah. Well, I mean, literally, listen, like I said, anything you guys can think of, I will try to make happen. But there's nothing. There's splinters of wood, but those aren't exactly soft.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there is nothing available to you at the moment with that wouldn't take an action to collect.
Okay. Well, then I want to just I just want to use attention on Ubo.
Okay. How many
And-
investiture do you want to spend?
Just one. Just harden him up a little bit. His whatever he's wearing.
Let me see how this works. Okay, why does that not auto do it? Okay, so I am going to, I'll just know that he has a +2 to physical defense until the end of your next turn.
What they're watching.
Okay. And that will be the end of my turn right there.
That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
which will then lead us to Mask, who is getting hit with a wooden spoon as we speak.
Ow, ow, ow. All right. Alrighty then. Let's see here. The one that attacked my puppers
Your puppers.
is going to. I mean, what is that? Like 10 feet away, something like that. 20 feet away.
You would be right next to it. So I'll just say that you're within melee if you want to be. I would put all of you guys kind of clustered in the same location. So I would say that you're close enough to do a melee hit on it if you wish.
So I have a question.
Okay, I love questions.
Would I, in theory,
Yes.
I would presume, I would be able to put a, would it be reverse lashing on a, say, like my javelin that I have?
Mm-hmm.
Yeet said javelin at bad guy, and then use the ability or lashing to bring it back to me?
No.
Okay.
So the way a reverse lashing works is you put the reverse lashing on an object, and that object attracts other objects.
So could I do it to my glove and then use the spear or the javelin as the object?
Okay. Yes, but I want to point out that the moment you throw the javelin, it's then going to fly back towards your glove.
Oh, so it's constant. It's not.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't turn it on and off. The moment you infuse your glove.
Okay.
It's
that's fine.
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to see.
I mean, the thing
was...
about it is that because you could do that. Say you're holding a weapon, you could do that, and then now you can't be disarmed.
Correct.
So there's So like it's a good thought, but that is not how that ability works.
Yep. Nope. That's fine. That's why I'm asking, because like my brain saw it and was like, "Ooh, that just made Mjolnir."
well. So let me put it to you this way: if what you want to do is throw the javelin,
mm-hmm.
and after you throw the javelin and it hits.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to then use a reverse lashing as an action afterwards, we'll give that a shot, but you're going to need to make a test to see that is adhesion, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
Your adhesion is rank 3. And that means that you can only affect 10 feet. So you couldn't pull it away from 10. So if it flew further than 10 feet,
it's gone.
You wouldn't be able to pull it back without moving closer.
Gotcha.
That being said, you are within 10 feet of the creature. Mm-hmm. So if you hit it, it would attract it back. If you missed it, it probably would be out of range.
Gotcha.
Also, you don't have a javelin.
I do, actually. According to my inventory, I do anyway. I think you gave me one from something. I don't remember what.
I think you... Oh, no, you picked one up. Well, okay, but it's not equipped.
No.
Yeah, you have all of the weapon. You have 2 one-handed weapons and a longbow, so you would have to take a turn to equip your javelin and unequip something else.
Yeah,
yes.
I would. The javelin is a thrown weapon, and that's it comes to mind when I think of thrown weapons. And
to be fair, the knife is a thrown weapon too.
I know, but you know what I meant.
I know.
It's more epic as a javelin.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
All right. I'm going to. You know what? I think I'm gonna do a longbow attack on that particular eel that's attacking my doggo. Yep.
Okay, go ahead, and you can do that. No disadvantage since it's kind of in the mid range. I'm not gonna do that. So yes, go ahead and target it and roll yourself a longbow.
Cool.
That's gonna miss.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. 2 more actions. What would you like to do?
Swing and a miss. You know what? Pull out the side sword and attack it now, I guess.
Okay, then because you determined you were not in melee, I'm going to have to say you move into melee.
Yep, so that'll be my second action.
Yep,
and then
side sword. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Thank you. You read my mind faster than I could.
That'll hit.
Yay!
Well, okay, so you could spend focus to make that longbow shot a graze if you wanted to. It would do 3 damage.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so gonna do 3 damage. We will reduce your focus by 1, not 2, 1, by 1. No, you don't have 13, you have 3.
Yay.
And then you hit with 6 damage.
Yes.
So you shoot a bow arrow, it grazes this thing's muzzle, and then you walk up to it and you stab it in the side with your sword. And this one is looking very... That is your turn. It leads us to your axe hound's turn. What would you like your axe hound to do?
He's gonna, I would presume, have him do a bite.
Hold on. Oh, it's the same one. Why is it? Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the bite. Consumes a focus for him. Okay. Yeah.
Optional. It's optional consume focus.
Oh. Okay.
You don't have to consume.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Yeah. I read that now. My buy-in.
10 is gonna miss.
Come on,
so
puppers.
It takes a bite, but he misses. All right. That is the end of round 1. Everyone has gone. You need to go into combat again. You're done. That leads us to the next round. And as the next round begins, another small sky eel lands on the deck. Thrashing around, not causing as much damage as the big ones, but not very good. Jahal is going to go fast. What would you guys like to do?
I think I might go fast as well.
Okay. AK?
I'm going to keep going slow.
Okay. This sky eel is going to take a minute and regroup itself, and actually so is this one, because they are quite wounded and they are hurt now. So, with that going on, top of the turn order is Jahal. Jahal is going to try this one more time. He's gonna try it one more time. You bitch! Why don't I get to do anything cool? He's gonna miss. Alright, he stops trying to touch this thing and pulls out his poleaxe, and that's his turn because it takes 2. Frickin' frickety fracks.
Frickety fracks.
Frickety fracks. That leads us to you, Asha. Asha, 2 actions. What would you like to do?
I mean, in my brain, I already stabbed it once, so I'm gonna stab this one that was attacking my puppers.
Knife or side sword?
With side sword.
Okay, side sword attack. Go!
Yeah.
That'll hit. So you stab this one.
Yep.
This one is dead. You stab it. It stops moving. It vanishes. It falls off the edge. Oh, I forgot something. As you are fighting, the ship is rolling under the wind that is building up from the west, and the flailing of the sky eels. I need all of you to roll for me a agility test.
Rolling.
Wonderful. You all managed to maintain your footing.
Cha.
Ubo does as well.
Hey, way to go, Ubo.
Okay, you have another attack, Mask?
Yes,
or
sir.
you have another action. What would you like to do?
The top ones were the big boys.
No. So this top one that fell in, this one here, and this one here are the big boys.
And he's like right on top of me, so probably
no. He's not right on top of you. You would have to do a ranged against him, or use your action to move closer.
All right. Well, then I want to range.
Okay.
Because he's the one that's attacking Ubo. Yes.
Yes. Throw your knife or shoot a bow.
Shoot a bow.
Shoot a bow.
Yes. Oh,
dude, that one is just invincible.
Freaking! It was rolling on the 18, and then it went. No,
it was. Do you want to spend focus to make it a graze?
No, I'm going to save my focus.
Okay, that is your turn. That's going to lead us to this new. Wait, no, that's the old sky. Oh, this one's not in combat. That's why you're gonna go fast, there, buddy boy. That's going to lead us to the new sky eel, which is going to rush towards you, Ash. We'll put you up there. Target you and attempt to bite you.
Didn't even give me dinner yet. Damn.
Do what?
It didn't even get me dinner yet. Damn.
16 is going to hit you. You take 5 points of damage as it sinks its fangs into your arm.
Oh, I'm angry now. Angry, I tell you, angry.
That's going to lead us to the next one, which is down here. It'll target you again. That one will target you, AK, and roll an attack. It will hit. You're going to take 4 points of damage as it sinks its fangs into your arm. It's going to be its turn, and then it's going to go to Ubo, and Ubo is going to, I guess, try to hit it with a mace. This thing's invincible. Ubo wants it dead. Nope. Guess he'll do that with a second and try a short bow attack on the other far one. Natural 20. He's gonna do double damage there. He's just gonna get that one dead. So this one's dead. So he peeks around this larger one and goes, "I am sick of these motherfucking snakes on my motherfucking boat." And he shoots an arrow. I'm sick of these motherfucking sky eels on my motherfucking boat. And he is going to shoot an arrow and kill this large sky eel.
I love it. I love it.
Funny.
That's classic right there.
That is going to be his turn, which is then going to lead us to AK. AK.
Yes, sir.
Use some ass whoopery.
One large sky eel down. The one in front of you is partially hurt. The one by Mask or Ash is not hurt at all, and the one in front of Ubo and next to Jahal is fairly hurt and seemingly invincible as nobody can hit it.
Yep, well, I'm going to pull out my short bow and go for the one in front of Ubo.
Okay.
I mean, that's twice. In this combat, that's twice I've gotten a nat 1. Holy mackerel. I want to spend the focus and make it a graze.
Okay, well then we'll do it that way. Okay, you spend the focus point. We'll take 1 away from you. You have no focus left. And you will do 2 damage to it. Okay. So, that one is now looking relatively injured. You have 2 more actions you can do.
Okay, the first one is going to be a dagger attack on that one.
The one in front of you?
Yep.
Natural 20. How would you like to use your opportunity? You want double damage? You want to...
Yes, double damage.
Double damage? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you see AK shoot an arrow at this one in front of Ubo, graze it, and then pull his knife out and jab it into the sky eel's mouth and like carve the top of its head off. This thing is obliterated.
Yeah.
1 extra action.
I'm done.
You're done? You don't
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
move
anything
or
else.
anything like that?
Yeah, let me move right here, I guess.
so you
I
want
didn't
to
think
get
about
up?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your 3rd action. That's going to lead us to this greater sky eel who is going to go, hey, Ubo, I'm hungry, baby. Actually, no, it's going to turn to you, AK. You shot it with an arrow. Ubo hasn't hit it once. You know what? What's this? Oh. Wait. Okay. It's just going to try to take you out of action there. Oh, wait. That's not... How do I... Oh, I got to do this. Okay. Do you have... It is going to attempt to restrain you, AK. It's going to do
Restrain me?
Yep, it's going to attempt to wrap around you and restrain you. So it's going to roll a d20.
Okay, hold on 1 second here.
It rolled a... You need to roll for me a strength check. Wait, no. You don't get a strength check on that. He beat your DC. You are restrained. That's the way this works.
Well...
So you...
Hold on.
So it's his strength check versus your physical defense.
Mm-hmm. I don't...
So...
But I can't dodge.
Do you have a dodge?
Basic actions, dodge.
Let me look. That costs a focus.
And I don't have one.
You do.
Okay.
You use yours up.
Oh well, looks like I'm taking an eel.
So the eel wraps around you and restrains. You cannot move. But it doesn't do any damage to you quite yet, although seeing as how you are restrained, it is going to try to bite you, which will give it advantage because you are restrained. And it will do 7 damage to you. That is its turn, unfortunately, because it can't do another action. That leads to the Axe Hound. What would your Axe Hound like to do?
If it needs to, but move up to the one that's right in front of it there, it looks like.
Yeah, that we'll say that. It's got 3 actions, and I think you can only bite with it, so.
Yeah, so... Yeah. And then we'll run up and bite.
All right, gonna bite. Stop closing it.
Yar.
That will miss.
What is the other things this thing got? While within 5 feet of an ally, the Axon can use the gain advantage action after an enemy within 30 feet of an enemy. Yep.
Enhance smash.
That is going to end its turn because it can't use. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of that turn.
Yeah, I was just making sure there wasn't something else I could do with it.
You're good. Okay, so that's going to lead us to the top of the turn order. Jahal is going to go fast. Ubo is going to go fast, and the Greater Sky Eel, being close to death, is going to go fast as well.
I'm going to continue to go fast as well.
Okay.
Fast.
Fast?
I'm gonna go fast.
That is going to lead us to the top of the turn order. AK, that leads us to your turn. What would you like to do? You are within melee of this large sky eel. Oh, hold on.
But this
Wait,
I'm restrained though.
You are restrained, so you have a chance to break your restraints, but as the round starts, another sky eel falls onto the deck from the swirling mass above, and I need everybody to roll for me an agility check. As the ship rolls.
Yeah, with me being restrained, do I still roll it?
Yes, you would have disadvantage on the roll.
You go to agility, disadvantage.
Wonderful. So
did Ubo roll a 1?
Yes. So
ouch.
What happens is you guys are thrown around. You don't take any damage, but you crash into the railings, and the railings around you that are holding you on the ship above the water begin to buckle and break as everyone but Asha fails that test.
Okay. So since the eel wanted to touch me.
Yep.
And we are intertwined there on the deck.
Yes.
My question now is, what happens if you use tension on the living?
I do not believe you can. Let me do a little bit of research real quick, as it is a good question. That is a phenomenal question. Let me look it up so that I have a good answer for you. Page 231. I love having physical books.
Press 2 to have me call back later. Press 3. We're calling to remind answer about an appointment scheduled for Tuesday, February 24th at 12:30 p.m. at Southern New Hampshire Rehab in Milford. Please arrive by 12:30 p.m. To confirm your appointment, press 1. If you cannot
While it is simple to shape unattended cloth, it is challenged to wrap your opponents in it or to infuse something they are wearing. To infuse an object worn or wrapped, make it against a physical defense. On a failure, you do not infuse the object and you do not spend invest or an attempt. On a success, the target has difficulty moving for the duration, becoming slowed, engaged on all physical tests. The character can try to bend an object stiffened with tension due to skill if the infusion ends. It seems like you cannot infuse a living object, a living creature. You can only infuse objects.
Okay. So the first thing I guess I'm going to have to do is get free of this eel, right?
That would be a good bet.
I would not be able to, at this point, tear off a piece of sail because I'm being restrained, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The idea being tear off a piece of sail and wrap it around this motherfucker's head.
Yep.
So that he can't bite anybody.
Okay.
But I got to get free first. So that's going to be a roll of what?
Athletics or agility.
I prefer agility, if that's okay with you.
That is okay with me. 3.
Nope.
Well, we don't know yet. It's gonna make a test.
Oh.
Nope.
Yep.
So you struggle against this thing, but it is very strong. This is a large creature. You have one more action. You can make an attack against it. It would just be at disadvantage because you are restrained.
Might as well with a dagger attack.
Okay, go ahead and target it. Roll an attack with disadvantage.
Roll an attack at this thing here. And disadvantage.
That hits.
Okay.
So you manage to get one of your arms free and stab this thing in the eye. And as you sink your dagger into its eye, you feel it go limp around you and slide down to the deck. And slide off the deck into the water as it dies.
Well, I'm no longer restrained.
You are no longer restrained, but that is your turn.
Yep.
We're going to go then to Jahal, who is going to use one movement. He is going to forego his abilities, which have failed him completely, and instead try to hit this thing with a trusty poleaxe and hit. And you guys see this Jahal walk up, swing his poleaxe around, and chop off the end of this thing's tail. This one is very wounded. That is going to top us to Mask's turn. Mask, you have 2 actions. What would you like to do? Oh, I have to put this one into combat as well. That would make you go slow. You came in last. You're slow.
Which one was it? I would assume it's adhesion. I'm going to use one investiture on adhesion to adhere myself, or I guess my feet, to the deck.
Okay.
So I can't get thrown around.
Fair enough.
Do one. Oh wait, I gotta do it that way. Don't do that yet. Boop. You click this, right? You just click this, right? Yeah.
Boop. Okay. Your investiture went down. Okay, so your feet are now completely stuck to the deck.
Yeah. And then so that's one.
Yep.
Assume yes. And then I'm going to longbow the one that's in front of the doggo.
Okay.
And this is where the boat flips over.
So I want to point out that is with disadvantage. Not that it matters, you'll miss.
Okay.
Longbow, you're in melee with that one because that one came up to you and the dog. So ranged attacks and melee are done with disadvantage.
Right.
But the roll does not matter because it still missed.
Rolled shitty anyway.
Yeah. So you pull your bow out instinctively and loose an arrow, but you're not you can't shift your feet because they're stuck to the deck.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh wait, this was a good idea. Now how am I supposed to move? And you shoot the arrow and it kind of misses. That's the end of your turn. You're going to lead us to this one, who is going to attack the smallest thing because nothing has hit it yet. Ooh. This guy eel reaches down and pulls a massive chunk of flesh off of your axe hound and just starts gobbling it up. Your hound is incredibly injured now, whimpering in pain. That is that guy's turn. That's going to lead us to the axe hound. What would you like it to do?
mean, you just got to get a bite taken out of it. It's going to attack what.
Do you want to gain advantage since it is within 5 feet of you?
Yes.
There you go.
Idea. How does one do that?
Just roll with advantage. It's as long as it's within 5 feet of you, it's just a thing.
Yes.
Pack instinct is a thing.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. I didn't know if it was like one of those things. Hey, oh, you motherfucker!
That's gonna. Sorry, man.
Yeah,
it tries.
Almost a 20.
It's very wounded, and it just can't. It just can't get any force onto its bite right now. It's too wounded. That's gonna lead us to Ubo, who is going to rush up to help your doggo. He is going to. He's going to move at least 10 feet, so he's going to gain advantage on this strike because of momentum. And it matters because that is now a hit. And he is going to target Sky Eel and do a little bit of damage to it, not a lot. And that is his 2 turns, the movement and the attack, which then is going to lead to this Sky Eel, which is going to target Jahal, because Jahal chopped its tail off. And hit. Because Jahal did not... Wait, let me... Oh, I'm not in a stance. I'm dumb. I should have done a stance. It's something I'll have to... I should have done a stance. I will spend... You know, I'm just going to tank the damage. I'm just going to tank the damage. Jal takes some damage. Takes a bite. Gets his hand nipped at. Not a lot, but a little bit. He can't do anything. So that is going to lead us to the top of the turn order to... Next turn. Fast or slow, ladies and gentlemen? Fast. Jal's gonna go fast as well.
Fast, yeah.
Fast, okay. This one's gonna go fast as well, and then we are going to go to the next turn. No more Sky Eels fall, but I do need everybody to roll an agility check. Mask, you roll it with advantage for your...
Magnetic feeties.
That's the 3rd natural one in this combat. Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think you might have forgotten. There are 2 Parascendi on this ship. Roll again.
Wait, one of them's a female, right?
Yeah, one of them is a female. So just remember, there's a female Parascendi on the ship. That is so much better.
She popped her head out to check on things.
Are you? The female Parascendi comes up. She's a slave. She can't think for herself. Are you okay, Zeno? Zeno, you look injured. Do you need anything?
That's crazy.
Oh my god, I love this shit. Oh god, this is great. This is pure content right here. All right, that's 5 fails. Jahal and Ubo are thrown around the ship. They crash into the railing. They remain their footing, but the railing falls off. You get a sense that if you fail, if somebody fails another one, you might go over the edge. You might be going into the water. That's going to lead us to the top of the turn order. AK, you have 2 actions. What would you like to do?
How far is the movement to right here?
You can get there. It's going to be 1 action. You can move to either of them with 1 action for your movement. Everything is within like 15, 20 feet, so you can get there.
what is the damage like on the two of them?
The one down here is very injured, and the one down here is kind of injured. Or up here is kind of injured.
There's already two teammates there. I'm gonna come down here.
Okay, you want to move to here? Okay.
Yeah. And I want to do a dagger attack on him.
Okay, go ahead and target him and roll for me a dagger. Remember, female Parashendi watching.
Here we go. Strike.
You can do it, Zeno. I believe. And you hit.
My lord.
So as you look over and see this female Parishman watching from the thing, you go, I'm going to impress this girl. You stab the knife into this guy, and it dies. You kill it.
Jeez.
I love this game. It's your turn. That's going to lead us to Jahal, who is going to go up to this one, target it, and go, I want to impress a lady as well. And roll an attack.
Oh, God.
He's going to hit. He's going to hit, and this one's dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, did you see that? Then he looks over, and he's deflated when the Parishman woman is only looking at Zeno. It's fine. I don't care.
We're gonna have to have like a harem of Parashendi women now.
that is AK. That is AK's ultimate goal in this game. I am 100% certain of it. With that, we're gonna end combat.
My God.
But on the other hand,
I'm gonna go tend to my dog.
Yeah, no
okay,
kidding.
so the problem is, where do I want to go? We're gonna go here, like that. As you rush over to your animal, the sky eels above clear out as they fly across the sky. This is why no more had fallen onto the deck. But as you look up, this storm is here. And it is not what you are used to. Red lightning forks through the sky around your ship as the waves begin to roil and roll. And while you would love to spend time to tend to your wounds, you can't. A fork of red lightning lances down, smashing into the mast of the ship. You're tossed and turned. You, Ash, once held down, feel the investiture you put into your boots fade away as you are now pitched and rolled along with it. The sailors aboard the ship are being tossed towards the broken railings that had come about from the battle. If you don't do something, the ship might go down. The people might fall off. What would you like to do?
We need to get. Is there a below decks? Is there like a hatch that people can go in through?
There is a below deck, yes.
Okay, so I think what we need to do is get everybody below decks and try to shore up whatever's damaged on the ship. If we can find a spot that's taking some damage, we need to shore it up on the hull somehow.
Okay, so who are you delegating to? You've gotten 2 tasks. Who are you delegating to what tasks?
I'm going to get everybody down below.
Okay.
Ash, has a wider range on his engine, right?
On his
I
what?
can only do 5 feet. On his abilities, I can only do like 5 feet. He can do more, so he needs to take care of the hull, right?
The hull.
My
the hull
abilities
hasn't.
aren't the same as yours.
Yeah, the hull hasn't been broken. Although to be fair,
Yeah.
To be fair, Asha, you do have the ability to stick things together.
Yeah. Well.
Do we know how long this storm's going to last?
You have no idea. You've never seen anything like this.
But it's as far as it's as far as we can see right now.
Yep. Roll for me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
You reach for them. I'm stuck together for a duration.
You both notice that your spren seem terrified. In your pocket, Zeno, Oahu is trembling. You felt him shake before, right? You felt him rattle and try to get your attention. This is fear. Asha, every time you've seen your honor spren, it's been flying around looking at objects. It is now cowering, curled up against your neck. Something is very wrong.
How is the captain? Is he still injured?
He's incredibly wounded.
Okay. We got to get everybody below decks.
Okay. So you want to start funneling the people below deck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who would you like to do that?
I will.
Okay, I need you to roll for me a leadership check as you try to take command and get everybody to listen to you as the captain is stunned. 17. Well done. You immediately bark an order and you start ushering Ubo and any of the other people who were up on deck down towards the cabins, and they surprisingly go. Your order seems to shock them out of whatever stupor this storm has put them in. And the deck clears. They might not be safe, but they're safer below deck than they are on top of the deck. You see another arc of red lightning lance down out of the sky, smashing into the ship. A small fire seems to be kindling on the bow.
We got to put that out.
Okay.
Ash, is Ash still above deck with me?
Yeah. Ash and Jahal are still up there along with, I would assume you probably sent your puppy below deck.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, so Dog and Ubar are now below deck.
Ash, can you put that out?
Sure.
Okay.
Is there a port nearby?
A port? You are a long way away from a port. Roll for me an athletics or agility check, Asha, to get some water off the edge of the ship, to sort of like grab a bucket, throw some water on this budding fire.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's too violent.
You grab a bucket and you rush to the side and grab a piece of the broken railing. And you, as the ship rolls, your arm goes down and you scoop up a pail of water. But as you try to bring the pail back up, it slips from your hand and falls in. The fire begins to grow larger. Jahal is going to he doesn't know if this will work. He's going to rush towards the fire. We're going to make an agility check to see if it'll work. 12 will call it. He rushes towards the fire, and you see his hand begin to glow, similar to what he was trying to do with the sky eels, but it didn't work. His hand sinks down into the wood, and as it does, the wood in front of his hand disintegrates. He has 3, which I believe is 15 feet. Let me just double check and make sure of that. 10 feet. That's plenty. He reaches down and slaps his hand on the wood of the deck in the front of the ship near the bow. And as he does, the wood turns to dust. A hole appears in the top of the hull, as I need to burn an investiture point for that. He doesn't really know what he did or how he did it, but the wood disintegrates, and with it goes the fire, as there is no more fuel for it to burn.
Nice work, Jahal. Okay, are we near land at all?
You are in the middle of a storm. Yeah, there's a shore. You're on a river essentially.
Okay.
Right?
So,
but the problem is that there is no port nearby, and you could easily run your ship aground.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking better to run it into shallower water and risk being run aground than risk the boat sinking and a bunch of people dying.
Okay, so you want to try to steer the ship into land.
Toward land, yeah.
Okay, so you want to try to arc the ship into... Okay. You know what? Roll for me a survival check, Zeno.
Of course.
That is not a good thing.
No.
You steer the ship, but you're not well acquainted with steering ships. And as you do, you spin the wheel too far, and the ship lists dangerously to the point where it is about to capsize. I will let you roll an agility check with disadvantage to try to fix your mistake, or the ship might fall over. 9. That's not high enough. You have a plot die. You can try.
Okay, how do I use that?
Click the plot die in the thing under chat. It's the circle with the diamond in it, and click roll. And hope you get a opportunity.
The circle with the diamond in it.
Yep. On the bottom. It'll say enter message, and then underneath it'll have a bunch of die shapes. It's the one all the way to the right.
Yes. Die roll.
You are a lucky bastard. You spin your ship, and it starts to tip over, but underneath the waves there seems to be a rock. as opposed to capsizing, the ship hits the rock and it tears a hole in the hull, but the ship lists back up onto its right side up. But now you have a hole in the hull that is just above the water, and the rolling water is starting to flow in. Is at this point in time, I'm going to roll for the characters underneath.
And this is what I was thinking Ash would be able to do. Fix this.
Yep. Ash, if you want to try to rush down to see if you can patch this hole up, go for it. Okay. So you want to rush down into the hold and try to help patch this up?
Yep.
Okay. So you see Ubo and the other crew like frantically grabbing boards and hammers and trying to nail it up. How would you like to try to help this?
I would assume the adhesion would work, right?
Okay. Roll for me a crafting check with advantage, and I will pull an investiture point away from you. Oh my god.
Wow.
She's patched up. In point of fact, it looks almost like brand new. That is exceptionally well done. Yeah. So for the remainder of the session, you are in the hold, Ash, and you have essentially you're patching up any holes that might go in. This is going to lead us to one more check for Ash, or not for Ash, for Zeno and Jahal. Another lance of lightning strikes down and hits the mast.
Uh-oh.
And the mast begins to snap. Jahal rushes over to try to hold it up to see if he can't fix it. Would you like to assist him, AK?
Yes.
So I'm going to roll a crafting check with advantage to see if it can't get fixed. Does not. The mast snaps and falls, but because you two are next to it, no damage is taken. However, the mast is now broken. It is at this point in time that we will resolve the endeavor. Because that would be 4 failures, I believe, correct?
Or Jahal?
Well, no, for the group. 1, 2. No, that's 3 failures. So I believe you are 4 and 3, correct? Then
4 and 3. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Successes and failures on your rolls.
Oh, I haven't been keeping track. I don't know.
I have. Roll for me a perception check, Zeno, as you move back to the helm to try to chart a course through this.
Bob for shaking.
Nice. You've got a little bit better hand at steering the ship now, having realized that it's a little more sensitive than you thought. You find a course through this choppy water, this storm, and you get to the point where you are in the center of the water, kind of away from the land and away from other rocks. I'm gonna give Jahal one last roll here. Oh, let's see what I can do. Okay. Jahal runs over to the ropes on the holding the sails down, and he starts pulling on them to try to get the sails furled so that your ship isn't being tossed around by the wind. And he is pulled up off the deck, swung out over the water. As the main mast is broken, but the front mast still has a sail on it. But he manages to land and just barely pull the sail up and get it stored away. While you stay at the rudder, AK, and mask, you are down below helping people patch up the holes, finding splinters of wood, sticking them back into place, making sure that you don't get flooded with water. This goes on for what seems like hours. In actuality, it was probably closer to about 10 minutes.
Oof.
Before the storm subsides. It subsides much more abruptly than a normal high storm. It also came from the west, which is itself an anomaly. It is at this point that the rain stops, the ship stabilizes, and people begin to come back up on deck. As you two come back up on, as everybody starts to filter back up on deck, I need you, Asha, to roll for me a perception check. Since you are in the hold.
You know. Oop, that is the axe hound, not me. Perception check. Oop. Yep, that sounds about right.
That is phenomenally interesting.
You know what?
What's up?
I'm going to use one of my inspiration these.
Go for it.
So I just roll one of those, right?
Just roll one of
What
those,
die?
and I will add an effect to it based upon...
Ooh.
Thank you for that. You walk up, and you notice that the Parishendi, the Parishmen, seem to not want to go up on deck. Which doesn't really surprise you, considering how dangerous it was. They stay in the hold while you go up on deck with the remaining humans and the captain, and begin to survey the damage. The ship is very damaged. You manage to use your abilities, Asha with adhesion and Jahal and AK with just general crafting, to get the ship to the point where you can limp along to the city of Karnak. As you push down the river, It takes you roughly 15 days, which is longer than you would have expected. But given how damaged your ship is, it's not surprising. As you pull up, as you get closer, you notice trails of smoke stretch into the sky from the city. Its walls, its buildings seem to be devastated. The buildings on the western side of the city are entirely ripped in two, many little more than rubble. Near the city center, there is a large Vorin temple that has cracked pillars leaning at odd angles. However, as you pull up to the dock, you notice that there is people there, and it is abuzz with activity. Ubo brings you into the dock of Karnak. And with that, we will end today's session.
So if it took us 15 days to get up the river, have we had a long rest yet?
Yes, you would have had a long rest on the river. So you can do you guys can do a long rest. Your dog is healed.
Healed.
As I would assume, make sure you top off your investiture as well. Because I don't know why a long rest doesn't do that, but you do have your investiture back up.
And there we go. Okie dokie.
Wonderful. Let me stop recording.